Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest look at your forecast. Yesterday, we had highs in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. Marysville a little bit cooler, as well as Kansas City. Today will be more in the upper 80s and low 90s, maybe even some mid 90s in some areas, as we'll have a northerly wind, a little bit more of a breeze compared to yesterday at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. May have a few gusts up to 20, so be aware of that, but certainly not a bad day at all. After a few early morning clouds, maybe even a brief rain shower possible. Not going to amount to much if anything does manage to stay together from overnight. We'll have plenty of sunshine by the afternoon. You can see this other computer model, much of the same. Lots of sunshine throughout the day. It doesn't indicate the clouds and even a little bit of rain that the other model had in the morning, so you get the idea that sunglasses are certainly going to be needed for today. The humidity will remain in check not only today, but through the rest of the weekend. For the first part of the weekend, it may come up slightly towards the end of the holiday weekend, Sunday and Monday, so we'll be watching that closely. It won't be to the extent of what we had during the heat wave last week, but temperatures are going to be a bit on the hot side as we get towards the weekend. Generally speaking, we'll be about seasonal as we head into these next couple of days, warming up on Friday and then really starting to warm up for the holiday weekend. Of course, football season is getting going, so you can see Emporia State, KU, K-State all have their home games respectively Thursday through Saturday, as we'll be a bit on the hot side. So if you are going to those games, make sure that you are hydrated and taking care of yourself. If you're wondering about rainfall, it's going to be tough to come by through Tuesday. The European model has us mainly dry. May have a little bit of rain as we get towards Tuesday night through Thursday, but still not much. The GFS, much of the same. Not much rain and certainly not widespread rain, but at least some rain once we get into the day 9 and 10 potentially. But for the next 8 days, it is generally going to be dry, keeping it dry in the 8-day forecast. And unfortunately, this weather pattern does look to continue for the extended outlook as well, with drier than normal conditions expected and above average temperatures continuing. So be aware of that. Now, it's possible it may cool down a little bit towards the second half of next work week compared to the upper 90s to begin the week. But regardless, that is still going to be running almost 10 degrees above average for that part of the year, if you will. So hotter temperatures will be here for a while. So again, just make sure you're hydrated and staying safe in the heat, and we'll continue to keep you updated on the temperature forecast. At least the lows aren't going to be too bad, even as it does start to warm up a little bit. Those lows do start to warm up a little bit, but anything is better than the temperatures that were only near 80 degrees for lows, just like last week. So there's an improvement, but still warm during the night and hot in the afternoon nonetheless by the holiday weekend.